crooked people on the Instagram world.
I think you got it.
I think I might have you in a spot where you're not going to overheat. Shalom. I don't have all my eyelashes on, which I know eyelashes are not a big deal. Matt, shalom. But sometimes, I don't know. I'm dressed, sharing some sunshine on this Thursday. Angela, shalom. We were just texting. It's like weird weather. So I was in leggings. Let's be real. I don't wear pants. Shalom, Becca. Say hi when you're coming on. If you are catching the replay, comment #replay. But first of all, so I had salad and chicken, so it's not like blah, but it is so middle of the day. My brain has been, oh my God, I was filling out some taxes, which we're not going to talk about it because it like stresses me. I just keep saying one day I'm going to have a lot of people who can fix this and work this. I mean, luckily, I do have a tax person, but you still have to like figure stuff out. And I'm like, that's a lot of adding. Those are like numbers and things. Unicorn Slam fizzy tart strawberry with the twist of sweetness, like strawberry candy. I love that description of it. Yeah, I always say it tastes like a pink starburst. It reminds me kind of cotton candy and heart tart like mixed together. Okay, so I'm gonna have I want some crisp Big Apple, my favorite noise. Oh gosh. Must have been wiggling that around a little bit more. Cheers, whatever you're drinking, or some of you coffee drinkers. So what's cool about Keto Up, besides the fact that like I just crack it open, I drink it. So it's the convenience of the can. I like that it's fizzy because I love fizzy. So I used to drink a lot of soda. I like fizzy water now. And I used to drink energy drinks. I can't anymore. Thank you for the hearts, horror fam. Hopefully you're not going to overheat here. I don't know. My phone's being weird. I think I only have 2 left. Yeah, I don't have that many, but I'm glad that they're starting to make some things. Like Keto Up used to only be like available, then gone, available, then gone. So I'm glad that they're keeping them on the website. Also, there's now Mexican ketones always on the website. And both of these technologies are not salt-based and they're free cell technology. So they're faster into ketosis. So faster energy, better mood, faster, better clarity. So all of those betters that you get from our regular ketones, the packets, you get in the can or in the little ampules just faster. Good for you drinking that water. Okay, making sure I'm not missing comments over there because there's like a glare. But I wanted to share with you guys. So I am new to setting boundaries. I don't know if anyone else. I've been doing a lot of more working on my mental health, meditating, doing all these different things. I need all the help I can get. I had brain surgery, so might look like we have some things together, but clearly we are a hot mess in other areas. So I've learned, and what was crazy is like when people ask you a question, so I want you to think about it. I'm going to give you some little tips that I found that made me be like, ooh, do you find yourself when people ask you a question, do you answer right away? Like, do you immediately is your answers probably most likely yes. You say yes to whatever they ask you because you're just like, I want to help people out. I want to say yes. So I thought that was really interesting is if you actually take a moment and you say, can I have a moment to think about that? So you think about it and then think, is that really going to bring me joy? Or am I doing it? Because most of us, I bet, are doing it out of, guilt. Thank you for liking the fingernails. Just look at this side. I broke my other side. You were sitting outside too? Oh, I'm glad you were outside. So I'm trying to do that more now because, whoa, hold on. Maybe that won't be a good setup. Sorry. I have my iPad. If you guys could see right now, I have my laptop here. My iPhone is on TikTok. And then my iPad is actually, I have a drawer. So I pulled one of the drawers out. So sorry if I made you guys nauseous over here on Instagram. Thank you for the speaker box. Oh my gosh, and the bottle. Thank you. Is that Britt? Thank you. You're so sweet. I really appreciate that. And that's it. I guess because like so first of all, my love language are acts of service and words of like, and I love when people like just saying thank you. So to me, here's the problem is I say yes to everything because I just think of it as like it doesn't bother me. Like I would rather just help you for 1 second. But like if I'm saying yes to everybody, that's 1 second, like that's all adding up. And it's not even just like but it's like your capacity. So your capacity for growth, your capacity to work on your personal health, to do other things. Shallow, Angela. So I thought that was an interesting way to look at your boundaries. So then it's like, I'm not saying no to you to be hurtful because you never are. It's like, I'm saying no to you so I can say yes to things that I need to say yes to. I was like, oh, you are so welcome. I really needed to hear this. You might have just saved my hope in humanity. Okay. So, and that's what I realized is like it hit me so good. I can't take credit for this. Jenny Elizabeth did the training. Everything that she said was so fire. I was like, I needed all this because I just want to help people. And like after I had my stroke, I was like, I won't like we won't have kids. I don't know. We might. I don't know. Probably not, medical reasons, all that kind of stuff. That's a topic for a different day. But like I just want to know that I helped people. Like I made an impact. So like when I'm not here, that at least somebody was helped by me. So I like to help people. I used to be a special education teacher. It makes me happy. It makes me happy when someone's like, "Oh my God, thank you," or like, "Yes, now I get it," or whatever. It doesn't matter. It could be they were looking for. Don't look at my eyelashes right now because I only have the little insides. All the other ones fell off. So I just like to help. And I feel bad because I know what it feels like to ask for help and not get help. So I'm like Captain Save-A-Ho. I'm like, let me help you. Because I always know I need extra help and I ask lots of questions. I want all the help. So, but I realize I don't ask a lot of questions anymore. And it's silly. I should just ask them. Like, just ask them. So please ask all the questions because it really does help and it helps you learn like what things are obvious to you may not be obvious to somebody else because everybody's brain is freaking different. So, with the boundaries of looking at it that way is like, then you won't feel guilty. Because my problem is I feel bad. I'm like, oh, now I feel guilty for saying no. But when you set boundaries, you're then a better person. And also a lot of people, we do need boundaries and people don't know how you feel. So that was another one because someone was like, well, how do I know what boundaries to set? And it was like, you have to know for you, like what is okay and what isn't. And like, that's why sometimes you have to really think about it. Like, are you doing it just because you think they want you to do that? Because that's an emotion. And like, you can't go off of emotion. You have to go off of fact. Like, okay, what can I do to make a difference? Exactly. It'll get easier on your mind. So that about boundaries was really, really helpful for me and to sit down and think. And it's like, here's an example. So I try to have work hours 6:30 a.m., 9:00 p.m. And then it's supposed to be no matter what, I need to shut off my devices. We're unplugging. I'm going to spend time with Patrick. Shallow. We're going to watch a show. I'm going to cuddle with the dogs. Like, I need that. But lately I've been pushing it later and later, like 9 comes around, then it's 9:30, then it's 10. And you're just like, oh, let me just finish one more thing. Let me just do one more thing. And it's like, I don't set that boundary with my own self. So it's hard to set boundaries with other people. So the first step is to just like set boundaries with yourself and ones that you can actually keep. Like saying, oh, I'm not going to be able to, go to bed until, like, I know some people like you're not allowed to do that until you exercise. Like I've done that and it works for a couple days and then I go off track. Like I'm like, I'm going to do it. I don't want to do it today. So making little goals is really, really helpful. I try to help more than I should. And I also don't ask questions like I should. I know we're all guilty of it. So it's something I shouldn't say guilty. It's all something We do. And everybody says the same thing. I don't want to look stupid. I don't want to look silly. But all the really successful and intelligent people say when you ask questions, it makes me know that like you're at least trying, and it lets me know who wants help, because it's like I don't know what you don't know. And they're right. Like so many times, how many times you're like, oh, and it's like if I would have just asked, they can point it right out. So I'm trying to get better about asking for help and asking for suggestions and asking questions. Just doing a lot of asking over here in my land. Thank you. Oh my God, for the roses, Dane. Chris, shallow. You're so sweet. I'm trying to really like, I just want to be better me. And every day it's 1% better. And eventually I will be the elite version of myself that I know that I can be. Especially after like a brain injury. Like it's very weird. I know that it's all me. I know that it's my confidence. I know that nobody else sees me the way that I see myself. And you don't have to have a brain injury to have that. I feel like a lot of us, what is it called? Dirty mirror syndrome or something. Like my mirror is super dirty. I think that it is trash over like, but we're working on how we talk to ourselves. So I shouldn't even be saying that. That's why it was cool. This little practice that I just started yesterday is writing what was your best emotion and what was your worst emotion, what was your best habit and what was your worst habit. So then that way you can really reflect and, you know, see the things that you need to work on, but also celebrate yourself, because I don't do that enough. And I don't think anybody else, I don't know anyone who celebrates himself too much. Okay, maybe there's some people in like Hollywood. This is why I joined TikTok, exactly what I needed to hear. People that feel and think, believe the same. Yes, that there's more people that are out there trying to. Dane. Hard to ask for help because your active services. Oh no, TikTok just died because it overheated. Oh crap. Poop. Guess that I should have had you guys over here, but then I can't see the chat. You know what? Here, how do we do it? I guess I could just cover myself. I can't see. Crap. TikTok, sorry. They were like, I need you. And then boom, the video dies. Okay. But basically setting those boundaries as soon as they happen. So as soon as somebody you feel like, ugh, like take a moment, obviously, like don't, well, I don't know. She did say immediately, but I feel like I would that's my problem with boundaries is I feel like then I over set them. Like, I'm like, you have to do it by this. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of. Like, I always give people baseball chances. Like, 3 strikes, then you're out. Like, I'm like, oh, you know, give them the benefit of doubt. Give them the benefit of a doubt. But everyone's like, but your gut in the beginning told you not even to, like, associate with that person. And then instead of me just going off of the first, and I'm like, you know, maybe I'll give him another chance. Probably why I've dated exes so many times. Patrick's an ex, technically. I don't know. Very interesting. It's going to be a process, but I can tell you since I've been sticking to a little bit of a better bedtime has been helpful. So I'm going to try and keep that boundary with myself more, because I know that when I build up the confidence doing that, it's going to help then with other people. And until I have the boundaries that I know are like non-negotiables for me, it's gonna, I don't know. It's just gonna help everything, all the world, all the way around. Right? Okay. So, I'm gonna go W the pups. It's actually getting really hot here now. I think I'll maybe be able to W them not with the flannel on. Sometimes you're like, I'm just in all black then. That might be even hotter. I'll just be radiating the sun. I will be live later to pack trials. So, all of these trials, they're labeled shatterproof. Even if you get the 5-day trial or the 10-day trial, you guys, we have paired up with the nonprofit Shatterproof. They are breaking down the stigma between people in recovery, not just people in recovery, their whole families. Last night, they were on our Zoom, and to hear all that they're doing for the different communities, just the science, the research, everything. I'm really excited that I will be donating 10% out of all of my sales. Of my trial sales will be going to Shatterproof. If you want to donate just directly, you can do that also. And I did want to say, anyone who buys a trial, anyone who bought one yesterday or today, you are going to go into a drawing. I have 2 bingo cards. So I bought 4, so 2 for me, 2 to give away. And what's really cool is obviously there's prizes there. So when you buy a trial, not only are you going to be donating, you're going to get to try your ketones, and there are a lot of specialties in there or different products, like the keto kicks are in there. And you're also going to go in for a bingo card. So I'm excited to see who wins bingo and to just play bingo. It's been a really long time since I've done bingo, and I always have so much fun. I'm always like, I need to go to a bingo hall. So that is online. So you don't have to be like, oh, but I have plans. Like, you can pop in, and I'm really looking forward to it. And then we have a sip and paint on Saturday. So lots of different ways you can help come support. Also, I totally forgot, share the video, guys. I'm always doing the share drawing. I did get some other prizes. So I know some people wanted some like chaffle makers. We got like a mixer, some other fun things. So it's not just ketones. So if you share this video out, comment shared, it doesn't matter if the video is done being live. Every share counts and does help. And that's how you can earn some free ketones. So I'll see you guys later. Bye. Boop. Sorry, I lost a TikTok. It just overheated. Oh my gosh.